Hi, welcome back to the table. Today, I want to do another solo list. I'm liking doing those. Some people have been enjoying it out there. I know I don't get many views, but I do get some feedback, usually not here, but in other places. And it gets me to look at other games, which is not something I need to be doing right now, but I've been acquiring quite a bit of games lately and moving some. I don't know if you can see some boxes down here, bags. Those are with the ones that go in there that I want to make them go bye-bye. It's kind of hard to get them to go away now. I'll start the list with a small one here, which is these adventure games. They're kind of escape room games. Me and my daughter, we've played some of these escape room games. We're not very good at them. I always make the joke that they're for smart people, not us. This one, however, I think plays better solo. Only way I played it. I have another one up there. I forgot the name. This one I like because you're pretty much going through a dungeon. You're flipping cards. There's somewhat of a story there. Again, I don't see a replayability here. Well, yeah, there's a replayability. You can start making different choices. But this is the one I wanted to point out. For a solo gamer, they're small. They're inexpensive. I think this is a hit. Now, as far as stories go, this one has stories in the title. Time Stories. This one, Time Stories, I've had for a while there. I've never played it thinking it was going to be complex and you need a multiple players. But after watching some stuff and talking to some people, you can play a solo. I played a solo. You play multi-handed like most of us do. You do lose some aspects of the game, but being a solo gamer, you gotta play solo. This one, Time Stories is in it. I've played, I think 3 already. I've liked them all except the one in the box. The one in the box I did not like. I wish it was not in the box. They should have put like the Expedition Endurance in the box. I think would have been even just a better choice. This one I haven't played yet. I've been trying to save this one, see if I can play with my daughter. So we'll see. This one has the fantasy D&D type theme that she's liking now. So Time Stories is one that I recommend. It's story based. It's easy to set up. You can just go over and over again in one sitting, which is what I've been doing. And it's easy to put away. The insert works. Again, story based game. Hits it for me. And play solo, multi-handed. That's Time Stories. Then we're gonna switch to kind of a one that's let's just say it's Pandemic, World of Warcraft theme. I do like Pandemic. It's kind of one of those. As a solo gamer, you've been playing Pandemic solo for a long time. This is the newest flavor. It has minis, that's why I picked it up. Might not be super easy to find, but again, as a solo gamer, you got the fantasy theme. You got minis on the table. It looks very attractive. I still prefer the original for the theme, but have this one. So I do play this one solo. I don't see me playing this one with my daughter. She actually prefers the original one as well. So just keeping it short. World of Warcraft Pandemic. Now we're gonna switch back to story type games. Destinies. This is another story type game. I missed out on the crowdfunding one. I had to end up getting this one secondhand market. It took me a while to find. Now it's everywhere. With that being said, you can find it now. It is a Lucky Duck game. I've enjoyed quite a bit the Chronicles of Crime. Even the Chronicles of Crime, all the fan-made stuff is actually real good. This one is pretty much kind of like it. You need the app. The app works. Let me put this down. It is a story type game where you're going through some scenarios. I don't see a replayability there. That's the only drawback. There is an expansion out. I have it there. I'm hoping to get that to the table when I get in the mood of opening that one back up. So on that one, play solo. You got minis. Don't paint the minis. They're too small. Just wash them. They look perfect. And you got the app that actually works. So that's one I recommend if you're into these type of games, these adventure type games, story type telling games. That's one that works great and it's pretty easy to find now. Last one I want to point out is this big box, Cthulhu Death May Die. I got it later. I did not do the crowdfunding one, mainly because of the cost. I picked up this one later, and I just picked up Season 2 on sale, so I'm going to get the feeling this was going to get pushed out and hard to find. This one is Cthulhu, awesome minis. I didn't want to play it for a while because I always wanted to get the minis painted. I'm that type of guy that I usually want to get them all painted. Got them painted super fast. I was amazed how fast I got them painted. Contrast paints. And it's a very pretty game. Only drawback is the tiles are too small. You can't fit that many people in the tiles, especially the big bosses are big. which is the nice eye candy on it, but they don't usually fit. But it is a game you probably already know, like all these Cthulhu games. This one is towards the end. The world is going to bleep, and you are overpowered. You got some issues, and you're just trying to survive. So the scenarios I played so far is always come down to the wire, which is super nice, even to the point where I lose a character, and the last one just makes it, which is actually even nicer. There's some stories to be told there. But again, as a solo gamer, minis person, that one is kind of a no-brainer. Even if you're not in the theme, it looks good. It's a basic rule set. It does take a little bit of table space, like all these type of games, all the tokens and all that stuff. But if you get it organized, that's pretty simple. Again, that was Cthulhu Death May Die. One I highly recommend, and I'm hoping to do a video on it or something because I like the way the minis look. Before I close, I'm a Kabbalist, Secret Cabal. I've been praying for Jamie. It looks like he's on the track to getting better. I still hope that one day I put on my podcast app and one of the episodes dropped. I do appreciate. I know nobody really watches this video too much, but if somebody that knows him, like Joel Eddy or the Rolling Dice taking dice, they could just kind of reach out and let us know how they're doing. I really want to know how they're doing. I know he's going to pull through, and I know we're going to get some podcasts, so I just wanted to point that out. Our thoughts go out to Jamie and all the guys at the Secret Cabal. With that being said, this video is over. Till the next one. Take care.